This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. The market for pre-owned watches has experienced significant fluctuations in recent years, particularly with Rolex taking the lead as the most influential brand affecting trading values. Despite the challenge of obtaining many sought-after models at retail prices, there are instances where current production pieces from the brand are being traded below retail, while some may be only slightly above. Finding a Rolex below retail price right now is a bit of a challenge, as the brand's popularity has driven most models well above their official sticker price. However, there are a few exceptions, and some pre-owned models can also be found for less than retail. In this video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will unveil the best watch models from Rolex that are currently available below their retail prices. All the models we will explore here are standard production and are actively traded below the original retail price. If you have yet to subscribe to our channel, we highly recommend doing so now to stay informed about our future video releases. Rolex Explorer Reference 124273. Now, let us begin with the first watch. We have the Rolex Explorer 124273. Its retail price is set at $1,750, but it currently trades in the market for $103. The peak market value reached $14,000 in May 2021. This surge in value was influenced by its release just a month before, despite receiving mixed reviews at that time. Over time, however, some individuals have developed a greater appreciation for this watch, yet it continues to trade below its retail price. Rolex Seedweller 126600. Continuing our exploration, we have the Rolex Seedweller 126600, a 43mm dive watch. As of 2024, the retail price stands at $13,250, but its current market value is $1,779. It reached its highest point in the market at $17,500 in March 2022. Rolex Yacht-Master. Moving on to the collection with numerous options available below retail, we turn our attention to the Yacht-Master family. Beginning with the Yacht-Master 37, specifically the reference 268622 reference featuring a seldom-seen 37mm case from Rolex. This model is currently trading just below retail, with a retail price of $13,550 and a market price of $13,467. While the opportunity for significant savings may not be as pronounced, it still sits below the peak market price of $13,912 reached at a previous point. Now, exploring another case size within the Yacht-Master family, we have the Yacht-Master 42 with the 226659 references in white gold. Priced at $30,500 retail, it is currently available in the market for $27,800, with a peak market price observed in March 2022 at $37,380. Moving to the two-tone Everose Gold version, the Yacht-Master 40 with the reference 126621 boasts a retail price of $15,850. However, it is currently trading at $15,076 in the market, with the peak market price hitting $22,791 in March 2022. It is worth noting that March 2022 marked a general peak in secondary trading values across the industry. Another Yacht-Master 40 reference, the 126655, features a retail price of $28,800, a market price of $28,686, and a peak market price of $39,586 in April 2022. Transitioning from the Yacht-Master to the Yacht-Master 2, the reference 116680, a 44mm oyster steel case version, has a retail price of $18,700. It is currently available in the market for an average price of $17,225, with the peak market price observed in April 2022 at $21,830. Additionally, the Yacht-Master 2 with the reference 116688, a gold case version, is priced at $443,500 retail. However, it is currently trading at $438,846 in the market, with a peak market price of $491,921 observed. Lastly, from this collection, we have the midnight blue dial version of the Yacht-Master 40 in a white gold case, has a market price of $36,800, reaching its peak in June 2022. Rolex GMT-Master 2. The GMT-Master 2 that is available below retail is the Everose Gold model, the 126715 CH&R, commonly known as the Rose Gold Root Bear. Priced at $46,000 retail, it currently trades just under that at $38,500. However, it did reach a peak market price of $6,499 in February 2022. Rolex Sea Dweller. Transitioning to the dive watch family, the steel and gold Sea Dweller, the 126603, comes with a retail price of $18,000. It is currently trading at $15,879 in the market, with the peak market price observed in March 2022 at $20,077. Rolex Submariner. Moving on to the Submariner date, the 12669, also known as the Kooky Monster with a white gold black dial and blue bezel, has a retail price of $42,000. The market price is currently at $36,241, with its peak market price recorded in March 2022. Following that is the Submariner date, the reference 6618, with a retail price of $39,000. Its market price is currently at $37,440, and the peak market price was observed in April of 2022. Rolex Datejust. To establish a recurring theme, it appears that oyster bracelet versions tend to trade slightly lower than Jubilee, and two-tone models typically do not surpass retail prices. First in this category is the Datejust 41, specifically the reference 126303, with a retail price of $13,650. Currently, it is trading at $12,570 in the market, and it reached its peak market price of $15,516 in June 2022. Another Datejust 41, the reference 126301, has a retail price of $14,500, a market price of $13,455, and a peak market price achieved in April 2022 at $14,959. Moving to the Datejust 36, the reference 126233, with a retail price of $11,950, is currently trading at $11,886 in the market. Its peak market price was $13,692, achieved in April 2022. Notably, these models are either trading at retail or remarkably close to it, and they are all standard production current models available in 2024. Now, let us shift our focus to some models that are either trading at or slightly above retail prices. All these models fall within a 15% range above the retail pricing. It is important to note that the significance of this ratio may vary for different individuals. Typically, when it comes to the higher end of this 15% spectrum, it tends to apply to watches with a retail price under $10,000. The initial watch is the 36mm Explorer, with the reference 124270, priced at $7,250 retail and currently trading at $7,988, indicating a difference of less than $1,000 or approximately 10%. The peak market price for this watch reached $8,842 after the 36mm model was introduced to the market. Next is the Submariner date, the reference 126613. Retailing at $15,600 with a market price of $15,856. The peak market price for this model was $22,642 in March 2022. Following that is the Submariner reference 26613LB, trading around $1,000 over the retail price of $15,600 with a market price of $16,784.23. Given that this model is considered more of an entry-level option for Rolex, the percentage increase compared to the retail price is higher. The peak market price for this watch was $22,744 in May 2022. Furthermore, the Rolex Explorer reference 224270, the 40mm option, comes with a retail price of $7,700 and a market price of $8,891. This model, released in 2023, and did not experience a significant premium in the secondary market less than a year after its launch. The Explorer, known for its versatility, is considered by many as one of the most comprehensive one-watch collections in the industry. Moving on to the Explorer 2, we have the reference 226570, the black dial version, priced at $9,650 retail and currently trading at $10,092. Although this represents a notable increase from the retail price, the peak market price for this model, reaching $14,715 in March 2022, reflects around a 15% premium over retail. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? We would like to see your answers and opinions in the comments section. If you liked this video, let us know that too in the comments section below. Remember to follow us too and give us a thumbs up. Once again, this is the luxury world, and we look forward to seeing you again in our future videos.